Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. So as y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. Yes, so today is another story time. Let's just address the elephant in the room, y'all. I'm sorry that I missed yesterday. What day was that? The 16th. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed yesterday. I was not feeling good. I told y'all I wasn't gonna be feeling good, y'all. But yeah, don't mind my hair. I'm not finished it. I'm not finished with it, but I just was like, let me just whatever and do this video because I owe y'all. All right, so today is the 17th. Yeah, it really is, y'all. I swear I be trying to do these videos early, but look, it's midnight. Okay, so let's get started. So as y'all can see by the title, whatever it is, because I don't know what I'm gonna title it. Yeah, okay, let's get straight into it. Let me go ahead and get straight into this. So yeah, this was when I was on my dating scene. This is after me and Joe had broke up and I was just like dating or whatever like that. So one day Toxic hit me and she was just like, hey girl, can you drop me off at work or whatever? So I'm like, okay, whatever, like, you know, but when she had hit me up, I was doing my hair at the time. So I'm like, okay, cool, I need to go by the beauty supply anyway. So I'm like, cool, I could drop you off. So y'all, I had just washed blow dry my hair, so I'm just like, I'm gonna go with my afro because I don't care. I'm not trying to meet nobody, I'm not trying to see nobody. I'm just going to the beauty supply. I'm just, you know. So I took her to work, and on my way home from work, on my way home from dropping her off, I stopped at the beauty supply, right? Y'all, I was gonna say where the beauty supply was at. Okay, I'll say kind of where it's at, but not all the way where it's at. So I stopped at this beauty supply on Fig or whatever. It's funny when I be saying a place and I feel like I'm not gonna say it, and then it be people in the comments, y'all be not even from LA, so y'all be like, girl, we don't know where you talking about no way. But anyway, so I stopped by the beauty supply or whatever, and when I'm going in, y'all, mind y'all, like I said, I'm looking crazy. So I walk in the beauty supply and somebody was just like, you look beautiful today. So I'm just like, here people go want to play with me. Like, here you go want to play with me because you know damn well I don't look cute today. So I still go and I go get my shit, whatever. I come out and the person, he was just like, can I talk to you? So I'm just like, I look over at him and then I just kept walking. So he like, oh, let me be a gentleman. So he gets out the car or whatever. So he walked up to me and he was like, hi, we're gonna give him a name. His name is gonna be Future. He gonna say hi, and y'all see why. It's gonna match him. So he gonna come up to me and he just like, hi, my name is Future. Nice to meet you. So I'm like, oh, hi, I'm Symone, blah, blah, blah. And he like, okay, can I get your number? Like, you're really beautiful. And I'm like, I look crazy. You know, like, I'm gonna be the one to address it because I don't want people to think like this is just my regular look. Cause some people regular look really be a fucked up look. So I'm just like, I look crazy. And he was just like, nah, you beautiful though. Like, that's a natural beauty. Like, you're beautiful. Like, I see you now. He's like, man, and I can't, you coming out the beauty supply store, so you finna get cute. He's like, so I could just imagine how you gonna look done up. So I'm just like smiling like, this man is getting in my head. Y'all, anyway, so I'm like, okay, so I give him my number. So after that, we texting and all this other stuff. I'm telling Toxic, like, girl, I had met this boy. He was so cute. Like, he was, like, older than me, like, way older than me. But he was super fun, y'all. I was like, fine. Okay, so I'm just like, all right. So we texting or whatever. And he was just like, what are you doing later? So I'm like, yo, I didn't want to meet up with him by myself because I don't know, at that time, like I said, I had just got out of that long ass relationship and I didn't really know how to talk to guys and all this other stuff, so I was like kind of nervous. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be with my homegirl or whatever, we're gonna be doing this. So he was like, oh, okay, can I come see you? Like, I just want to get a hug or something like that. So I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. So he hit me up and I just was like, I'm at my homegirl house. The whole time it's at my house, but I gave him my address and said it was my homegirl house, you know, because I didn't want him to know that was where my house at now, because I don't know if we gonna be like, you know, so whatever. So he pulled up, and when he pulled up, like, we just talking and stuff like that, and he was like, y'all hungry? Like, I was gonna stop by, it was like a Carl's Jr. right there. He was like, I was gonna stop at that Carl's Jr. on my way home. He was like, but if y'all hungry, like, we could all just go get some. I could take y'all real quick and I could get y'all some. So I'm like, all right. So we get in the car, we go, we talking. Like, he just seemed real cool, y'all, right? So he seemed real cool or whatever. So after that, we just started talking all the time. Like, we talking all the time to where I would go see him at work, like, or I'll go see him, like, pull up on him and stuff like that. So every time, y'all, he would tell me, like, he asked me, like, who I live with. I live with my grandparents at that time. So I asked him, like, oh, like, where do you stay? Like, who you stay with? And he was just like, I live alone or whatever. So I'm like, okay. When I met him, he told me he had 2 daughters and 1 son, right? He was like, I think he said the boy and a girl was twins and then the son or whatever. So I'm like, okay, but mind you, these kids was like, the twins, the boy and a girl was probably like 12 and then the little boy was probably like 9, so they was older. So I'm like, okay, because at this time I had never dealt with nobody with kids, so I'm just like, okay, shouldn't be no baby mama drama. These kids is well grown, y'all should know if y'all want each other or not by now, so or whatever, right? Let me get comfortable. All right, so then he like, okay, yeah, so he telling me about that. So he like, he lived by himself or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Mind y'all, he lived by himself. We've been talking all the time. Like it was times where he'd come up to my job and bring me lunch and all this other stuff. Like, right. Every time he wants me to pull up, he wants me to pull up to his auntie house, his grandma house, his uncle house, his cousin house. Like, it was always somebody else's house. So at this point, you know, I'm not stupid. I'm thinking like, maybe he really don't have his own place. He just didn't want to tell me that. But I'm not the one to be judging nobody, right? So I'm just like, oh, okay, like just not tripping off of that. So one day he had me pull up at his auntie house or whatever. So I pull up or whatever, and it was nobody there. It just was him there. So he like, oh, you could come in. We just chilling in the living room. He showing me pictures and old pictures and shit, and we just laughing, talking or whatever. So next thing you know, a girl come in the house, like a girl, she was like his cousin or whatever. She come in the house and she was just like, Future, what? And she like stopped and was looking at me. She like, hi. And I'm like, hi. Like, you know, I'm in somebody else's house, I'm speak. And she like, oh, okay. And she's like, okay, I see you. And she laughing, and I'm just like, okay, she think I'm cute, she think I'm ugly, like, what's the deal? Like, you know? So at this point, I'm just thinking, like, I'm not really thinking too much of it, though. So he like, yeah. And then after that, he was like, when she went in the room, he was like, all right, let's go. It's time for us to go. So, but now he didn't say it like it was an awkward, but he just was like, let's do something different or whatever. So, y'all, so that was like, should have been strike one. Right? No. So yeah, so we still talking, and I'll notice like, why again he never used to try anything either, like probably because we was never at nobody's house. Because even when it would be time, like when he'd be like, oh, I'm at my cousin's house or something like that, he'd always be like, when I'm about to leave, he'll get in his car and he'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go home too, you know. And the spy in me wanted to follow him one day, but I'm like, you know what, and that's doing too much. How would I look following this person home? But no, I'm just kidding. I didn't want to do that. So y'all, so we talking. So one day I'm talking to my homegirl, and she was just like, maybe he just like live with his baby mama or something like that. When she put that in my head, I'm just like, why would this bitch put that in my head? Because now I'm starting to think stuff like that. So I asked him, because he was just like something like he wanted me to spend a night or something like that. Like he would say little shit like that, but it's like, how you want me to spend a night when you ain't never been invited me to your house? So one day I was just like, oh, when you gonna invite me over? Like, you know? And he was just like, oh, okay, you want to come over? I didn't think you would want to come over because I didn't want you to be like feel uncomfortable or some weird shit like that. So I'm just thinking like, the fuck? So I'm like, no, it's cool, like it's cool. So he's like, all right, tomorrow night if you're not busy. So I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm not gonna be busy or whatever like that. So it was cool, right? I'm like, okay, cool. So the next night came or whatever, and I think I ended up going to my mom's house or something like that. Like something happened to her, I didn't even go. So he was just like, oh, okay, it's cool or whatever. So my mom, she lives, I ain't gonna say, never mind, I ain't gonna never say she lived at. So anyway, she lives in a different city or whatever. So the city that she live in, it's like this, what's it called, like this bowling alley or whatever. It's like a cool little like glow in the dark bowling alley or whatever out there. So Future was just like, oh, I'm gonna come take you or whatever. And he was like, I'm gonna come take you, like we gonna go out or whatever. So he drove all the way to my mom's house to take me to the bowling alley. Like when I tell y'all, Future was cool. Like we used to go on dates, we was doing a lot of stuff. Everything was just, it was perfect. Like it was perfect. So how could things go wrong, right? How could things go wrong? I just swear, I used to tell everybody like, y'all, my older nigga is real cool. He wasn't that much older than me. Probably I was like 18 and he probably was like 27. Like, you know, he wasn't that much older than me, right? So next thing you know, so he was just like, one night he just randomly hit me up and was all like, can you come through tonight? And I was just like, to your auntie house? Like, and he was just like, no, you could come to my house. So I'm like, oh, okay, right? Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I could come. Like, it was random as fuck. He's like, all right, come now. So when he said that, so I'm like, okay. So then I'm already was just like up and ready and stuff like that. Cause mind you, like I said, I used to just be up taking pictures. So I was already ready. Like I just went and took like a quick shower or whatever. So, but he's hitting me up like, are you on the way? And I'm just like, yeah. He's like, okay, yeah, you gotta come now. So at this point, I'm just like, what the fuck? It took me a minute to get to his house though, because he stayed like on the opposite side of town or whatever. And so when I get there, I'm just like, parking was bad. Like where he lived at, parking was so fucking bad. So I hit him up and I'm just like, oh, I'm here. I'm like, I'm trying to find somewhere to park because parking is horrible or whatever. So he like, okay. Well, just pull anywhere. You'll be good. Like even in the red, you good. They don't toll. Like they don't be tripping over here or whatever like that. So I'm like, all right, if my car gone, you gonna have to get my shit. He just like, yeah, it's cool. So I pull, mind you, I end up finding like, it was like a fire hydrant right there on the same street. So I park right there. So I parked right there and I'm like, okay, I'm parked in front of the fire hydrant. Mind you, his house was, the address he gave me was just like right there. So I'm like, I could get out and walk. And he like, nah, stay in your car. Stay in your car. I'm gonna come get you. Don't get out. So I'm like, okay, like, fuck. But I'm just thinking like, I could see it right there. I mean, this must be a bad area or something. Like, cause why you don't want me to get in my car by myself? So I'm sitting there in the car, just like sitting there, do. Next thing you know, a car pull up on the side of me and I get scared. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck? But it's him. It's him. So I look and I'm just like, maybe he wants to go get something to eat or something. So I hop in the car and he was just like, yeah, my bad, parking is bad over here, but you good, there ain't nobody gonna tell you or nothing like that. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, you hungry? He like, no, I already ate. You hungry? And I'm like, no. He's like, okay then. So mind you, he's talking to me, he's trying to distract me, and he just, I'm noticing we're going in circles. Like we're going in circles. He's driving, we going in circles. So then he asked me to get something out the back seat. Like he had a backpack and he was like, can you get something out my backpack? So I'm going in his backpack, I'm trying to get something or whatever. And next thing you know, like we hit a bump, like a speed bump. So I'm like, oh shit, like, you know. And he just like, yeah. So I realized what he did. At this point I put two and two together. I'm like, he don't want me to know where he lives. Like, bro, he really like went around the block and then went into his apartment building, so I wouldn't know where he lived at. But like, bro, we gotta leave out of here. The fuck. So anyway, so he did that or whatever. We in the back, we in his parking spot. So we going in, and before we go inside the house, he tells me a whole lecture. You gotta be really quiet because my neighbor, she got cancer and she be tripping, and so this, that, and the third, so we have to be really quiet. He's like, but my room is soundproof. Y'all, your room is soundproof? Bro, how is only your room in this apartment is soundproof? Bro. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, yeah, my room is soundproof or whatever. So but when we go in, you just gotta be real quiet, like real quiet. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, okay. I'm like, okay. So he's like, so what we gonna do? And at this point I'm just thinking like, are you talking to a child, bitch? Because not like bitch, but yeah, but at this point, bitch, like, is you talking to a child? Because why are you telling me I need to be real quiet? He really like, be real quiet, okay? And I'm just like, okay. Like at this point I'm getting irritated. So we go inside the house. I'm real quiet, y'all, real quiet. And it's dark or whatever. It's dark in there. And I seen like kids toys or whatever, but mind you, he told me he had kids, so older kids. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So we walk in the house, we walk straight to the room, and it's like a 2-bedroom. One door was closed, but when I first walked, he told me to stop, and he like peeked in the room, and then he closed it real gentle, and he stood right there, and he was like this, and he pointed to the other door and was like go in, but not talking. So I'm just like, okay. Mind you, one other thing that I did notice, like I did like see some like a girl, like a pink bag, like a duffel bag, but again, he did tell me he had a 12-year-old daughter, so I'm just like, okay, maybe it's hers. So yeah, so I'm like, the fuck was that about? So I go in the room. So at this point I'm thinking maybe his kids is in the room and they sleep, which is completely fine. You know, you don't want your kids to just see whoever you got in and out or whatever. So I go in the room or whatever. He come in the room and I'm just standing there because I don't know if I could sit on the bed, because I don't know if I could sit down. I don't know if your neighbor might hear it and she might wake up. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, at this point you want me to be real quiet. I don't know if the bed squeak if I sit down. I don't know. So I'm just like standing there or whatever like that. And then next thing you know, he comes in the room and he just like, oh, you can sit down. Like, he cuts the TV on. He cuts that motherfucker up loud. When I say the TV was like on 100 and it sounded like surround sounds, it was loud, like whoo, like it was loud. And he locked the door, and he had a bathroom in his room too. So yeah. So I'm like, can I use your bathroom? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. So I go in the bathroom and I noticed it was like girl stuff in the bathroom or whatever. So I'm just like, 12-year-old daughter, okay, you know, all right. And I'm thinking like, okay, and this is a girl, man, he probably be having like other females at his house or whatever like that. Somebody probably left something or whatever, because I had some stuff in my bag because I was I thought I was spending the night, as y'all can see, obviously. Well, now y'all know I didn't spend the night, but yeah. So I had some stuff. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's a possibility. I could probably accidentally leave something here. Like, you never know. Y'all, so we in the room, we just chilling, we watching TV. He's laughing, being loud and stuff like that. And I had asked him, I'm like, oh, is your kids here? And he's like, no, why you say that? Bro, you just like peeped in the other room. Like, what? So I was just like, oh, I just thought they was here because when you looked in the room, he was like, man, see, you pay attention to too much stuff. Ain't nobody here, it's just us here. So I was like, okay. So I'm just like, that's cool. Like how your room is just how it's soundproof, like that's what's up. And he was just like, yeah, that I had them do it like that, you know, because I gotta have some space in my house where I could just be loud, you know, which it makes no fucking sense, bro. Like, you had them, so you mean to tell me they came in and just made your unit soundproof only in the bedroom, not the whole unit, but just the... bro. Okay, anyway, so yeah, so I like, okay, this day come to his house is when things just start going left. Okay, so we was there or whatever, and you know, mind you, at this time we had apparently been talking for like a cool minute, probably like a month now or so. So yeah, we was there, whatever. So you already know what happened. Yeah. And yeah, so at this point I'm just like laying there, and then next thing you know, he was just like, so what you finna do? My heart broke. My heart broke. I'm just like, what? Like, what? Like, huh? He like, so what you finna do? And I was just like, you wanna watch a movie or something? Like, he's like, nah, cause I'm gonna have to get up like super early. Like, not even gonna lie, at this point it's probably like 2 in the morning. He was just like, I'm gonna have to get up super early, probably like at 4. Not even gonna lie, I gotta go to work. They want me to come in early, and I don't want you to get too comfortable and then have to go home and that traffic. So it'd probably be best if you go home now. What traffic at 4? Ain't the rush hour traffic at like 7? So, you know, I didn't even question it, because if you want me out your house, you want me out your house. I'm not about to be like, oh no, I have to stay. Like, you know, so I was just like, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I'm gonna go or whatever. And so I like, you know, get dressed or whatever. And he was just like, I'm like, do you want to walk me out? He was like, yeah, you gotta be real quiet, okay? He's like, but wait right here real quick. I'm about to go see something, and then we'll go. He's like, but don't say nothing, okay? Just wait right here. And he's like, and don't open the door for nobody. Mind you, we're in the room. Ain't nobody here. Like, who the fuck? So at this point, I was just like, did this man pop a perk before I got here? Like, I don't know how to make people act, but like, what's wrong with him? Like, what the fuck? Like, is he hallucinating? Like, what is wrong with bro? So I'm waiting in their room, and I'm just at this point irritated as fuck. Like, and so he go, and next thing you know, while he's gone, I hear somebody knock on the door. Mind you, he had the TV still loud as fuck. I hear somebody knock on the door. So I open the door, because like he said, don't open the door for nobody. And he took a key. So I heard him like lock the door, which I was just like, okay, so maybe he has a roommate. At this point, I'm thinking maybe the nigga have a roommate. And he just lying, like, and saying he living alone, right? So he locked the door. I hear somebody knock on the door. It was just like a soft knock, like. And then I'm just like getting closer, because I want to put my ear to the door to like hear if I hear somebody talking or something. I'm like, what the fuck? And so the next thing you know, I hear him, he was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, just leave me alone. Like, you know, and I'm hearing him talking. So I'm like, what? Like, I'm listening, trying to listen, but I could barely hear because the TV is like on 1,000,000, and I'm just like, I don't want to cut his TV down. So I was just like, what the fuck? So I stand like back, because I kind of hear like somebody like messing with the door, like gonna come in or whatever. So he come back in, and he was just like, oh, okay, you good? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you want to go to sleep? And I was like, no, I'm gonna go, like you said, you know, it's best if I go. I was like, nah, I just thought about it, and I'm gonna just go. And he's like, okay, all right. But I think we should probably watch a little bit of something before you go. Don't you gotta be up at 4 in the morning? It's like 2 or 3 right now. What are we gonna watch? A little bit of what, and for why? So I was just like, okay, something going on to where he don't want me to go. I can't leave out the door, obviously. So I'm just like, is everything okay? Like, is someone here? Like, everything fine? He was just like, no, everything is fine or whatever. But I just was trying to kill some time because I don't want to go to sleep because I might get into the deep sleep. And yeah, but if you're here, I'm gonna be up. And I'm like, but you just said. And he was like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, my head because I'm tired. And I'm just, man, all this work, it just got me stressed out. You know how people try to change the subject and do all of the most. So I'm just like, okay. So at this point, we waiting around. And then he was like, hold on real quick. And he leaves out again. So I'm just like, this nigga's weird. So this time he ended up coming back and he was like, all right, come on. And we going and we leaving out the house, y'all. We leaving out the house and he like rushed leaving me out the house and we like walking down his hallway and he's like dragging me like by my, not dragging me, like he wasn't dragging me, but he's pulling me and we're walking really fast to the car. And I'm just like, yo, at this point, I'm like, it's a bitch in that house for sure. It's a bitch in the house. Cause this is weird. Like what? And if it is a bitch, like maybe y'all got mad at each other and she went in the other room. But at this point, I'm just thinking like this nigga, it can't be. This nigga cannot do no weird shit like that. Like it's impossible. How could you bring somebody in your home when you know that your girl sleep in the other room? Like y'all, my mind is just going crazy. But I'm not even finna ask it no questions because I'm just like, I'll figure this out. So we get back in the car. He's so thrown off that he didn't even do his circle thing. He had to take me back to my car. Like he just took me back to my car. But I didn't never go back to his house or nothing like that because it wasn't that deep for me to go and do all of that, you know. So anyway, so the next day I didn't even hit him up because I was just like, that situation threw me off or whatever. So he was just like, oh, like, why you being so standoffish? Like, you usually would text me good morning or something like that, or send me a picture. But mind you, like I said, I used to take pictures and shit like that, but it was like, I didn't take no pictures when I was at your house or whatever. But I'm just like, oh, no, I'm good. And so he was just like, oh, what's wrong? Like, did was he not good? Like, you know, asking me that. And I'm just like, no, everything's fine. Like, you know, it's cool. And he was just like, okay, like, yeah. So I'm just like really not saying that. He was like, I'm gonna see you later. Like, do you want me to bring you lunch at work? I'm like, oh no, I'm off today. Like, you know, like I was just really being standoffish. So he just like, oh, okay. So the next day come, I'm still being like standoffish or whatever because I just really thought that was weird. So he like, are you pregnant yet? LOL. So I was like, what? And he gonna say, are you pregnant yet? And I'm like, why would, I'm like, LOL, bye. Like, you know, like the fuck. And he was just like, can I tell you something? So I'm like, what? He gonna say, I took it off. At this point, I'm, hello, Kaiser. Yes, I need an appointment for, bitch, what? Like, what? So I was high. I was like, what? And he was just like, LOL, I need you to be one of my baby mamas. What? So I was like, mind you, he told me he had one baby mama, right? He told me all them kids was by the one person. So I was just like, LOL, that's out. Like, you know, like, we don't even know each other like that. Like, I know y'all probably think, like, bitch, what? But we don't. Like, we haven't known each other, like, a month or so. Like, so I was like, that's out. Like, And he was just like, oh, LOL. And I'm like, and baby mamas, I said, LOL, you want me to be number 2? Like, you know, just going along with it. But even though I was mad as fuck. And he was just like, more like number 4. I was like, I'm like, huh? He was like, more like number 4. And he was just like, it's something I wanted to tell you, but I really didn't want to tell you and all this other stuff. And I was just like, what? And he was like, but we could talk later. He was like, I'm gonna pull up on you. We gonna talk. It's like, it's nothing bad, but you know. So I'm thinking like he playing. Mind you, I did like this guy a lot or whatever. So when he put up on me later, he was just like, it's a lot going on. He was like, did you like my spot? It's cool. He's like, I really could see you up in there cooking and stuff. He's like, but I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to come back again. So I'm like, why? And he just like, cause I didn't want to tell you this because I didn't know how you would take it, so I wanted to get you pregnant first and then tell you that. Mind you, bro, this just all happened like 2 days ago. So he like, and then tell you this so you wouldn't be mad. You're making me even more madder at this point. So he was just like, but I got a baby on the way. And he's like, and my baby mama don't got nowhere to live, so she gotta move in. How you go? So I said, oh, so you wasn't planning about that number 4 thing. So I'm like, how far along is she? Like, mind you, I can't be mad because we, again, only know each other for like a month or so. So you had this baby before you met me. So I'm like, how far along is she? He was like, she's like 5 months. He was all like, and then my other baby should be here any day now. So I said, she's 5 months and your other baby should be here any day now. So that's 3. So I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah. y'all. So I was just like, oh, like at this point I'm completely turned off, because I'm just like, not that, yeah, that I was completely turned off. And I'm just like, wow, like, you know, now y'all see why his name is Future. So I was just like, oh, why you didn't tell me this? And he's like, because how that sound, me telling somebody I got 2 kids on the way by 2 different people? And I was like, right, yeah. And I'm thinking like, do he trap all these girls? Like, what the fuck? So he was like, yeah, it's just a lot going on right now, but I'm not with neither one of them, and it's this, that, and that, and the third, but I can't just, you know. So I'm like, okay, completely understand, you know, right? So at this point I'm acting so standoffish, like super standoffish, y'all. So mind you, some time go by, probably like a week or two, and his birthday was coming up, and I just wanted, I don't know why, I'm just like this super nice person or whatever. So his birthday was coming up, and Toxic, she like, you should buy him something, right? So I'm like, okay, what you think I should buy him? And he used to always wear like Nike outfits, Nike, like the Nike sweatsuits and shit like that. So she was like, buy him a Nike sweatsuit and buy him some shoes. So I'm like, all right. So y'all, I know y'all probably thinking like, I thought he just told you he had 10 kids. Baby mama, you went and bought this nigga an outfit and some shoes, right? So I'm just like, cause mind you, we wasn't like together, but we was talking, and I did like him a lot. And you know, it was just like, I don't know, it was dumb. I was dumb, a little dumb girl, like I was dumb. So anyway, this stuff I'm telling him like, yeah, your birthday and all this other stuff, and he's like, yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna go up, we doing this, we doing that, right? His birthday come, he didn't say shit to me. Like I said, I had said happy birthday to him. He never replied to me, y'all. I know y'all probably thinking like, niggas love to ghosting you. And it's crazy because the same people who did all this shit to me back then be begging. But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, so he didn't even reply or nothing like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? So again, hood nigga, jail, all this, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm like trying to look, I'm going through comments, likes, going to people. I know y'all probably thinking why I got this going. But anyway, I'm going through comments, likes, people, friends, all that, trying to like investigate, going just to see if somebody's gonna say like he freed him, damn, it's his b-day, went to jail on his b-day, like, you know. I'm just trying to look and see. So it was this one person, a girl, I went to her page and I seen she had posted something. Mind you, at this time it's like nighttime. I even drove past his auntie house, cousin house. I drove past all these people's house, seeing if I seen his car. Cause at this point I'm thinking like, he's not okay. I didn't think that he was a fucking weird man. So I drove past these people's house like a crazy person, because Toxic is telling me I should do this stuff. And it's the sad part, because I be thinking some crazy stuff, and then if I have a friend that's encouraging me to do it, then I'm gonna do it. And I don't need those type of people in my life, you know. So she's like, yeah, we should go by there. So that's what we did. So I didn't like get out or nothing like that, but yeah, we did go by. So yeah, so next thing you know, I find this girl page. This was like later in the day. I find the girl page. I went to the page, and when I went to the page, it was a picture of him and another girl, not the girl who page I was on. Him and another girl, and she posted it, and she was like, my sis did her shit for my bro's birthday and all this other shit. So I said, they all better be sisters and brothers. Be sisters and brothers. So I go to the girl page, and why they was a whole couple. They was a whole couple, y'all. My heart was broken. I was just like, Toxic, he got a bitch, y'all. A whole couple. She had pictures like in the house, like I could just tell, because I like was paying, even though it was dark in there, I could just pay attention, because you know how people be leaving that light on above the stove. Yeah, so it was some type of light up in the house. So I'm just paying attention, and I seen, I'm like, that's a picture that was on the wall, this, that. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was just like, oh hell no, this is crazy. So at this point I'm mad, and I sent him a text message like cussing him out or whatever like that, because I'm just like, bitch, you're weird. Like, if you had a whole girlfriend, you could have told me that, or whatever the case may be. I would have never talked to you. Like, you're a fucking weirdo. So he never replied. Y'all, the next day he ended up hitting me up and was just like, hey babe, I'm sorry, like I ended up going to jail. Bitch, please. So I sent him a screenshot. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, being around your girlfriend is jail, LOL. I was like, but it's all good though, like you don't ever have to hit my line again. And he was just like, if you're pregnant with my child, you can't leave. Bro, ain't nobody fucking pregnant, you weird bitch. Like, I was so hot. He was just like weird. And he was just like, well, fine, if that's how you feel, well, you could just have my baby and go about your life. What baby? What baby is you talking about, bro? So I was just irritated. Like, I was so annoyed. So time go by, I ain't talked to him probably like 2 weeks, y'all. 2 weeks, that ain't even a long time. So he hit me up. Here go my dumb nice ass again. My dumb nice ass. He hits me up and he was just like, yo, it's midnight, y'all hear that? I live by the fire department. Anyway, so it was like, he hit me up and he was just like, hey, I'm having car troubles, if you could come help me, that would be perfect. My dumb nice ass. So at this time I'm with my homegirl and I'm with my homies and all this other stuff. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm with these people, they gonna come with, like, I'm pulling up, we pull up deep, y'all. We pull up deep. So he like, oh, he had this shop or whatever, and he was just like, oh yeah, so what's up? I'm like, what do you mean what's up? You said you was having car trouble, like you wanted me to help you with, give you a jump. It was something he had asked, something that he could have asked somebody else, and I don't know why I can't. So he like, oh, nah, I really just wanted to say something to you, like I just wanted to explain something to you. So I'm like, what? And he was just like, come in here real quick. So we go inside the shop, and inside the shop is like a hair salon slash barbershop slash something else slash something else. So it's like a little boy getting his hair cut, two little girls getting their hair braided, and when I say little girls, they was toddlers, right? And it was and it was like another girl doing something else. So he come in there and they like, daddy, daddy, and I said, daddy. So I said, maybe it's another daddy in here, and he's like, y'all, you see them, they look just like me, huh? Pointed to the two little toddler girls, and all these kids was all of his kids. So I said, I know that baby that should be born any day now ain't that big now. Come on now. He was like, nah. He was like, I wasn't honest with you in the beginning. He's like, I have 9 kids. You have how many? So I said, nah. I said, oh hell no. I said, so what are you bringing me here for? Like, we low-key, and I didn't want to argue with him in front of his kids. I'm like, so can we step outside real quick? And we step outside. I said, what was your point? I said, what did you bring me here for? He was like, because I just really want you to see, like, I'm a good father, like, if you have this baby, bro. And I told him, I'm like, why do you keep saying this baby? I'm like, ain't nobody pregnant. There's no fucking baby. Like, there never was a baby. There's not a baby. There's never going to be a baby. He's like, oh, well, I just wanted you to see, like, I'm a good dad, and you know, and you should make this best decision with me and all this other shit. And I'm just like, bro, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? At this point I was so hot. So I asked him, I'm like, be honest, that night I came over, I'm like, was there somebody there? And he was just like, well, to be honest with you, me and my girl, we was going through something, so she went to the other room. Bro, so that just so y'all going through something, she go to the other room to sleep, so that means bring somebody else in. So I was like, what the fuck? So I'm cussing him out. I'm like, you a fucking weird ass nigga. I'm like, you know how fucking weird that is? Like, that's a dangerous ass game to be playing. Like, bro, if you in a relationship, you know, if you want to be single, be single. Like, what the fuck? What did you, bro? You have a whole bitch. For one, the girl that he had wasn't even one of his baby mamas. Come to find out later, she was not even a, ooh, probably white mama or, oh well. But the girl that was there, she wasn't, come to find out later in life, she wasn't even a baby mama. So you have a whole girlfriend, you're getting the whole LA pregnant, and you just won't stop. So I was just like, bro, I'm mad, I'm hot. So at this point my homies could kind of see it, they like getting out the car and stuff, and I'm like, nah, get back in the car, like, y'all good? Like, it ain't even like that. Because he just really laughing and stuff, like he thought it was so funny. And he's like, well, I don't see the problem. He was like, that's what's wrong with young girls, like y'all need a man like me to teach y'all guidance and all this other stuff. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was hot, I was fucking hot. And after that, y'all, he did try to hit me up and time again and stuff like that, and I just ignored him. I was just like, you know what, no. And then eventually I ended up blocking him, and because I was just like, yo, I was too nice. Like, why the fuck would I, after I found out why would I go help him with car trouble, regardless if I come 50 or 20 niggas deep? Why the fuck would I go help? Yo, why would I go? So I was just like, you know, I had ended up blocking him. So months down the line later, I was going to my cousin. My cousin was having his birthday party for his son at my cousin's house, at his sister's house, right? We get out the car. I had rode with my mom and my stepdad, my little sisters or whatever. We get out the car and we walk in, and it's like a lot of people. Like my cousin, he knew a lot of people or whatever. So we walk in to go to the party, and it's like females and stuff like that walking or like outside hanging out and shit like that. Guess who I see like roll down the window trying to talk to like the youngest bitches there? Future. I was like, y'all, and for some reason when I seen it, my heart dropped. Like, I felt so fucking heartbroken. Like, I was hot, and I walked by and he seen me, and he just looked and looked back at them and was still talking to them like, yeah, y'all. And I just kept walking, and I was just like, this nigga, he's trying to find another baby mama at this birthday party. He wasn't invited to the party, he wasn't coming in, but he was really just driving around like with his window down, like looking for bitches. So he was really, that's I guess how he finds baby mamas, like pull up, skirt, you want to be my baby mama? Like, you know, he was a real attractive man too. Like, so it was just like really fucking sad. Like, y'all, that shit was sad. It was fucking I hate men. Y'all, my dating, like when I say my dating life was fucked up, fucked up. So yeah, after that happened, probably like later in life, years later, he had added me on Instagram, and I see he's up. When I say up, he passed Future up. His name should have been something else. His name should have been Puff Dog or something. You know, dogs be having a whole lot of kids. Like, he passed him up, and I was just like, damn, that nigga Future don't stop. He just don't stop. But that's him. Hey, to each his own. Whatever. I don't know. I couldn't meet a guy and be like, oh, I'm gonna be your 13, I'm gonna be your 20th baby mama. Like, to each his own. But anyway, that's the end of this story. I had to come and give it to y'all no matter how late it is. And y'all know what, it is 12:42 right now, and what I'm finna do, I'm finna start editing this video so I can get it up to y'all, because I owe y'all. And since I owe y'all, week of story times will not end on Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to Monday. Oops, it was supposed to end Saturday. I'm tripping. Yeah, week of story times will not end on Saturday. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to Monday for y'all, since I missed the other day, since I missed yesterday. All right, yeah. So y'all, and also I did want to say that I did look at, I just had seen my YouTube year review, and I fucking love y'all, because I couldn't be here without y'all. Y'all make my day. Y'all make all of this possible for me, and I love y'all so much. Y'all the ones who keep me going when I be going fighting my mental depression and shit in my head. Y'all be keeping me there. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning into my channel, and if you're not already doing so, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.